Hi and welcome to another monthly deck releases video. Today we are looking at some decks that are coming out in February. I always cover mass market decks, at least ones that I can find. I did want to give you a little update because I think I talked about this deck last month that it was coming out, and it's the Rainbow Brain Skull. And I don't know, something about it caught my eye. I feel like it's kind of weird. It's a bit quirky, but I really like it. So I'm definitely looking forward to working with this further and talk about it and do a video on it. So just wanted to let you guys know that because I think I talked about wanting to pick that one up. So let's take a look at the decks that are coming out in the month of February. There we go. We are starting with one that I'm actually really excited about. The Venice Witch Oracle. So I couldn't actually find this anywhere in like doing research, but I had this favorited to my wish list for a long time. And I am very intrigued by this. First of all, I love pink. I love pink. So this looks very much up my alley. I will say I have not looked at the cards or the keywords. So let's see. We have magic, good luck, mirror, the door. So these are, I guess, just general symbolic keywords. I'm not gonna lie, I was so intrigued by the art style and the vibe, but the actual keywords are not really doing it for me, which means that I will not be picking this up. Yeah. It looks so stunning though, but the keywords just scream a bit general oracle, you know, like I already have a general oracle with symbolic meanings like my journey oracle, and I really like that one. And the one I already have, it fits with a lot of decks that I have, so I will not be getting this deck, but I do think it's really cool. The Venice Witch Oracle coming out February 4th. Then this one is a bit weird. I've seen this one as well. Here it says March right now, but I'm sure it has said January for a while, then it says February, but now I'm filming this video and it is March. Well, there's nothing much that I can say about it anyway because it doesn't have any pictures. But I'm intrigued. Let's keep it for next month. Then we have the Spirits in Flowers Oracle deck by Gillian Kemp. I know that name. There must be some more. Yeah, there are more decks by this creator. Fairy Wisdom. The Modern Wiccan Box of Spells. Yeah, so I was sure that I have heard this name before. Let's see. It has 52 cards. And let me see what the cards are about. So you have some spreads. Then it has, okay, so Spirits in Flowers Oracle deck. So like deities that are connected with the flowers, I'm thinking. Because here we see deity Aphrodite, and then keywords that have to do with it. So the card is pretty. The artwork is pretty. Peony. Yeah. So this is if you want to work with flowers and their deity connections, but also spell work and like other associations with these flowers. So here it says language of color, superstitions and spells, keywords for the card. So, oh, and there's also a keyword on the card itself. I like that. I think if this is your thing and you like the aesthetic of this, which I definitely do, I think this might be something for you. It's not for me because I like flowers. I have like an entire floral sleeve and I have more flowers here, and I'm definitely going to get more flowers tattooed on me. But I don't necessarily feel like I need a deck like this, but I do think it's cool. So that is coming out February 11th. Next, we have the Gothic Witches Oracle. Why do I feel like I've already talked about this before? Have I talked about this before? I think I have. I'm not sure. If you know anything about me, you know that this is not my vibe at all. Yeah, no, this is not my vibe at all, but I know that for some people it might be. I don't know what these pictures, like, is this art? Are these pictures? What is it? Illustrator. So I feel like it must be illustrated, I guess. Let's see. Themes explored within these cards include dark art, self-expression, magic of makeup and fashion, music as a healing force, exploring labels, the ego, self-identity. So I definitely feel like this is a deck worth having if you, first of all, are about this Gothic type of vibe, and if these themes are, you know, themes that you enjoy using tarot for, which I think makes a lot of sense. Yeah. So coming out February 18th, then we have the First Aid for Broken Hearts Tarot. Interesting. I think that's an interesting name. I haven't even looked at the images yet, but I don't know. I feel like because tarot is so often used like on TikTok and even in a lot of pick a card readings for love readings and for like, will he take me back? Is my ex thinking of me? Those types of readings. First Aid for Broken Hearts Tarot instantly makes me think of that. Might not actually be what that is about, because broken hearts can come from anything, right? So here it says, for those grappling with the shattered fragments of a broken heart and seeking immediate respite and healing. Okay, so let's take a look. This already reminds me of the vibe of the mystical moments, tarot and oracle. I had that, but I didn't love it. But I know a lot of people do. It has the same vibe, but it looks a little different. I hate that with everything that looks a little different or that has a specific art style, we immediately have to think like, oh, is this AI or is this actually made by an actual artist? Like, this is a deck that makes me question that. Obviously, I do not know the answer. Many of you know much more about that than I do. So if you do know whether or not this is AI art, let me know. So far, I can't find it in the text here. Yeah, no. So it has some spreads here, some more images. Not for me, but I understand that this is like that mystical, kind of weird vibe that some of you like, if you like the Mystical Moments Tarot and Oracle. Coming out February 14th. This is one that I am excited about because this deck has already had, I think, 3 different versions. There was, I think the first one was Indie, maybe. The second one was Llewellyn. And then there was a third one with the thick, big borders around it. And I have always been intrigued by this deck, but I was put off by the big borders, and the Llewellyn one already hadn't been in stock anymore. But now it is coming out by, let's see, Red Feather, and it looks like these look different, but we still have the big borders though. Like, I don't mind my cards having borders. I know some people want to have borderless images always. I don't really care, but I don't love this green color. I don't know. The canoe. Stay focused on your path. I do like the interpretations of these cards as well. I think the guidebook of this deck could be really useful, really helpful. I feel like this has a little bit of a different approach to tarot, I want to say. Just I think it can provide a bit of different perspective. I do like the art, but I really, really am put off by the green borders. So unfortunately, I don't think I will be getting this one. Let's actually see and look at what the other Gaian Tarot decks look like. I don't even know if it's the same one. It might not even be. Like, it should be. It's by the same author. So this is the previous one with the huge borders. You can see it here as well. Really, like, super huge. But I like at least that it has the white around it, and I like the titles at the bottom. Then this one is the one before that, I think. This might be the one from Llewellyn, I think. Yeah, this is one printed by Llewellyn, already not in stock. Oh, I love that it says an address here. It's not mine, but that's okay. Yeah, this is the one that I really, really, really like. Even with the titles of the previous one, I don't mind. I like that font. I like the color, but not the one that is coming out in February. Anyway, next one. We have the Galactic Star Tarot. This is not a theme that I really care about, but I know some of you are really into space and galactic, galaxy, everything. An out-of-this-world exploration of starseeds in this modern tarot deck expands traditional tarot symbolism to include spaceships, lasers, star codes, and extraterrestrial beings. Okay. So, oh my god, that is stunning. Not me laughing at this deck and then being stunned by the first picture I see of the cards. It's a strength card. It's one of my favorite cards in the tarot. That is pretty. I love these colors as well. Okay. Wait, is this everything? This is everything that we're getting, I guess. By Pamela Chen. Huh. Pamela Chen also has a bunch of decks out by now, many of which I am intrigued by. Oh, but it doesn't say any of them here on Amazon. Oh well. Coming out also March. I swear, these all said February when I added them to my list, okay? At least we already had a preview. I am intrigued by this card and we'll look at it again next month, hopefully, with more images. Then we have the Hexen 2.0 Tarot, which makes me think there was a Hexen 1.0. Oh, yeah, here. Oh, wait, huh? This is a book, I think. Sometimes I'm so confused by other things that tarot deck creators have under their name on Amazon. It's weird, yeah. After a decade out of print, this rare tarot deck renowned for its unique vision and prophetic themes returns in a highly anticipated new edition. So I'm guessing many of you already know this deck. Let's see. Infowar, cyber war, net war, info leaking, swarming, malware. Okay, I have absolutely no idea about this deck at all. Let's take a look if we can find more information, because this one actually is coming out in January. Let's see, what do we have? Would this be it? I think so. Those might be some of the cards. Can we zoom in? Oh wow, this is the most I can zoom in. That's extremely helpful. Let's see. A Hanged Man. Interesting. Not the art style, but the vibe gives me very much, what is that one called? The New World Tarot, which I feel like has some political themes, and I feel like this one has that as well. I definitely want to keep my eyes on this one. I'm just, this art style is not really what I like, to be really honest. Let's see, can I zoom in more with these? No, can I not get any proper images. But I feel like maybe the political themes or something like that. Ugh, Unabomber. Oh god. Okay. I hope this is not glorifying these people. We'll see. We'll see. I am intrigued by this deck. But I'm also a little confused. There's so much writing on these cards as well, which I don't necessarily love, but I feel like in this deck and with the themes, it kind of makes sense, but it's intriguing to me. Okay, so I think I said February 1st that is coming out. Next, we have the Witches of the Craft Oracle coming out February 8th. Not my vibe either. We have Air Witch and the other titles I can't see, and there are no more images. It has 48 cards. Let's see. Spotlights a different witch variant, such as the Celtic Witch, bringing you mythology magic. It sounds weird. Let's see. Doesn't really say much else. The guidebook has sample spreads, invocations, detailed interpretations of each card, which, yeah, I would hope so. Let me know your thoughts, especially if you know more about this. The images are not my thing, the art style and the colors are not my thing, but I can appreciate a deck that grabs a theme, you know? I can appreciate that. Coming out February 8th again. This one is a bit weird as well. The Oracle of Daydreams and Moonbeams. It looks kind of cute, you know? Step into the cheeky and enchanting realm of the Oracle of Daydreams and Moonbeams. That is a tongue twister to say. We have Daydreamer. I do like these colors. Fall into Wonderland, Rainy Day Magic. So this is a bit more quirky also with the text, because depending on the length of the text of the title, it depends on that. Can I talk? I feel like I cannot talk today. I don't know what it is. But the height of the border, of the title background color, it depends on the length of the title. Wow, why was that so hard to say? Wait, those are the backs? No. Are those the backs? I was just about to give it the benefit of the doubt. Oh my god. I have a soft spot for the Peter Pan story. I don't know why. Okay, so this might be one that I'm interested in. I hate the backs, but this is really, really cute. Ooh, I might be intrigued. Absolutely let me know your thoughts on this deck, if you think it's something that I would like. I feel like I am getting into these images a little bit too much, but if I look at how I would use it for, like, as an actual Oracle deck, I don't feel like this is the one that I would reach for. Coming out February 8th. Then we have the Draconus Loqui. Dragons Speak. It has 54 cards, circular cards. Okay, let's see. I don't like circular cards. I don't really work with dragon energy and really care that much about dragons. And this art style already is like, this doesn't say anything to me, like an image like that. I know some people like things like this, like it almost looks sigil-like. The backs are pretty. Beginning, breathe, create, passion. The image is really pretty. Like, this is some great photography work. I will give him that. But it's just not my type of deck. Any one of you who have watched any of my videos before will know that. But for those who love a concept like this, coming out February 8th. Next, we have the Seasons of the Witch Ostera Oracle. This is the last oracle in the Seasons of the Witch series. I have 4 of the decks right now. I have Beltane, Letha, Mabon, and Imbolc. So I definitely need to grab the Ostera, Lemmas, and the Yule and Samhain ones, because I do like these decks a lot, actually. So I feel like I want to have the complete set, you know. So I will be picking up this one. I don't know if I'm necessarily going to pick it up as soon as it comes out or pre-order it. I don't know. I love these art styles, especially with the new illustrator that they got for this, Diana Lukovic. I have no idea, but I love that art so much. It was used for the Mabon and for the Imbolc one, and I think also for the Letha one, maybe. But I loved it so much. So we'll be getting this. This is coming out February 4th. I want to know, do you have these Season of the Witch oracles, and do you have all of them? Do you feel like you need all of them? Or are you one of those people who can say, no, I have 1 or maybe 2 and that's enough? Congrats on your self-restraint. I know many of us cannot relate. Then the Spirit of the Drum Oracle, coming out February 4th as well. These cards share messages about the ways drumming can change your life. Okay. Drumkeeper Awakening. We can't see the titles of the other cards here. So this is not a culture that I know much about. I have heard of the Sami culture group, I think. I don't know what the right terminology for that would be, but I have heard about that from, I think, maybe even a fellow tarot YouTuber. Yeah, I can't really talk about this because I don't really know much about this. I don't know much about drumming. I don't know much about the different indigenous cultures. I'm just showing you the pictures, and if this is something that interests you, if this is something that, you know, is close to home for you, then it might be really, really cool to have a deck like this. Like I said, coming out February 4th, and then, I already had the Venice Witch Oracle that we talked about. So those are the decks that I found that are coming out in the month of February. Yeah, nothing really that I feel like I need. Let me know, is your wallet safe for the next month? Or are there still decks from months ago that came out that you still have on your wish list? Let me know. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you want to see more tarot chats and deck reviews. And yeah, again, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!